It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, everybody. This morning we are learning more about the Turkish culture, and we are so happy to have Turkish-born Tayfun Aras to share more with us about his life in Turkey and what brought him into South Africa. So it's so good to have you on the couch now, not cooking in the kitchen, feeding Ryle. I was so jealous.
It's more comfortable.
Yeah, man. So obviously the kitchen was fantastic. You literally gave me a little sense of Turkey, which I appreciate so much. But just to hear some more stories, I mean, Jamie and I haven't been. It's on our bucket list officially as of today. But what is life like in Turkey? I mean, especially for someone like you that's been so well acquainted. Tell me some of the good stuff.
Look, life in Turkey, you know, like they say, New York doesn't sleep. Istanbul is like that.
Okay.
There's always, like 4 o'clock in the morning, you're hungry, you go and find street food. It's fast, it's like, everything is happening. You can find anything. Services are fast, services are quick. You know, like it's a very different lifestyle. Like Cape Town is laid back, which is nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. But
Except when you're trying to arrange an appointment with someone in Cape Town, you can add another hour to that.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in Turkey because like it goes like time is money.
Okay.
I'm very interested to find out what actually brought you to South Africa and when you arrived to South Africa. Oh, you found
let's call it a holiday romance. I met my wife.
Was it a summer loving?
No, what happened
so
is previous clients of mine, they recommended me. Somebody wanted to buy a carpet from Turkey, so I was a carpet dealer. So I've been recommended, and then my wife and her sister came, and then, you know, love at first sight, one thing led to another.
Wow.
I'm now married for 32 years, 2 kids. Yeah, that's how I came to South Africa.
That is so beautiful, a love story in its own. But I also believe you lived in the second largest city, which I reported on earlier on, Ankara.
Ankara is a capital city.
Capital city?
Yeah. Istanbul is the largest city and the previous capital, but from 1923 onwards, Ankara became the capital city. It's a city that built afterwards, you know, like Istanbul was already on both sides of the Asian, European continent. Ankara is right in the middle, and it's a great town. It's like a state affairs, like almost like Pretoria, without the Jacarandas. But Ankara is, I love Ankara because all my friends, all my family, and it's a different lifestyle. Istanbul is more prettier, but Ankara is sort of more warm. I mean, in the winter we go down to minus 20 degrees, but like warm in heart kind of city.
Wow, so
interesting.
You mentioned Ankara, and then I believe recently after that you then relocated to what I believe is called Marmaris, if I'm not mistaken, which is closer to the Mediterranean side.
It's between if this is Turkey, Marmaris is like where the Aegean and Mediterranean meets.
Ah, okay, that's
beautiful.
That sounds like something I would love. So what is the variation between the two, Ankara and the Mediterranean village? It sounds like there's worlds within Turkey that you need to also then explore.
Look, when you can swim in the sea in Turkey in the same season, you can ski on the east. Like
what?
That is how, because it's such a big country and then vast climate differences. And then Marmaris and Ankara are completely different because Ankara is like rigid. It's a big city. Marmaris is more laid back. It's more relaxed.
It's like Joburg, Cape Town.
Yeah,
in a weird way.
Exactly. And then obviously life is easier. It's a smaller town. You don't have the transport issues. You got a moped and there you go. You can cycle. So it's a wonderful city. A lot of tourists, and it has its seasons. It starts in April, May, and then by October, November, the season dies, and then my wife and I, we used to come to South Africa, like swallows, follow the
and you
sun.
just live in the best of both,
Now I'm stuck here.
Here's the thing as well, when you experience a culture, it's all about what you eat. They say the way to experience a place is through its food, and obviously you being a chef and just living the culture. Talk us about the food and the cuisine that we can experience in Turkey.
Look, you can get almost anything in Turkey that is related with the Middle East. As I told Ryle earlier, in the Ottoman Empire time, it was such a big empire that, like, when some place was taken by the Ottomans, they adjusted and borrowed the culture, food. They got a chef from that region to the palace in Istanbul so that chef cook his best deal for the Sultan. You know, like, so the food we have now, like, as the world is now, We have a dish in Istanbul, and then it can be a Lebanese dish, or it can be a Greek dish, it can be a Bulgarian dish. You know, like, so it's a very cosmopolitan kitchen. You can find traces of all countries, North African, like, so it's like amazing. But when you say Turkey, what comes to your mind? Kebab, baklava.
Of course.
there's-
We're very familiar with that.
I mean, with the braai culture of South Africa, when I came here, I observed first what my brother-in-laws are doing, and then they braaiing, and then I tried the shish kebabs for them, and then, which is called society here, obviously. And then they were like, wow, the marination is different. Oh, that's nice. They were skeptical in the beginning a bit, but
I can imagine.
yeah.
Oh, but Tayfun, man, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you. I mean, for
Thank you.
Jamie and I think from Zanzi as well, just to get a little bit of a taste and get closer to a country which I'm
Yeah.
sure everybody would love to explore. And if we haven't had a reason to, you've given us every single reason. man.
Please go. You will enjoy it. It's a friendly country. It's a safe country. And then the rand, Turkish lira exchange is in the favor of the rand.
What?
It's 1 lira used to be 5 rands. Now
wow.
1 lira is 1.9. So it's very affordable. It's
think
like
on that
you
note
will love
alone-
it. Shopper's paradise.
On that note alone, I think we're
Yes.
booking our
Sold.
tickets to Turkey
Sold.
as soon as we can. Of
Yeah.
course, Tayfun, thank you once
You're
again
welcome.
for being with us today.
Thank
and I
you
think
for
to,
having me.
to travel to the world within the world of Turkey, that's definitely on Jamie and I's bucket list.
Tick.